Hello again. We're back to Noisy Toys this time around, and back to Kamen Rider Gaim. And in this particular case, we're looking at the Genesis driver, or as it pronounces itself. As the companion piece to the Sengoku driver, it has its own, rugged build with its own physical sound effects. And it also uses lock seeds, in this particular case the primarily energy lock seeds, demoing this time around with Peach Energy. Now in this case you find that the addition of lights means that it actually does even more things depending on what seed is in place. So again, I'm just going to run through the belt on its own first and using one or two other seeds briefly to show off stuff. Just quickly running through what happens when you engage, well, certainly an energy lock seed, and click it down. Again, it goes into standby. Now in this case, moving and holding the juicer part, it announces the word soda and then glows a colour depending on what seed's in there. In this case peach, so in this case it's a sort of purpley colour. And again, running through it again, it goes into attack mode, which the light goes from just being a steady colour to all these lovely pulsing multiple colours. Now, the way it does the colours is there's a couple of notches in the back of an energy lock seed which correspond to these switches there. And some energy lock seeds and the bog standard lock seeds have no notches in the back at all. So, for example, if you put in a non-energy lock seed, or one of the special ones from the movie, which I don't have because it costs a lot, in this case, liquid. And some, such as the dragon fruit energy lock seed, well, some are designed to act as if they're a little bit more powerful than the others, because the voice gets a bit more enthusiastic. And again, back to the multicoloured pulsing. Now just back to the lock seeds. Again, very much like the other lock seeds. It's fairly simple. It's got its own sounds, and it's got its stand-up sound, which in this case sounds like some sort of electronic timer. So again, when putting it onto the belt, with its own little signature tune, little button on the back pops open the fruit bit, and then So again, you put it all together and you get the double layering of sounds. The other clever thing that you'll notice is, I mean, in the show, because this whole thing looks like a juicer, and obviously it can use computer effects to make it so that, you know, you hit the squeezer and liquid energy filters into the glass area. Obviously you can't really do that, but it does a good way of emulating it, whereas you might not be able to see, but you sort of got this little plastic thing with a wavy top, which actually normally lines up perfectly with sort of that edge of the glass. When you squeeze it all the way down, it goes to the bottom and basically it corkscrews up, slowly allowing it to fill with light, which I actually think is quite clever. I love my noise-making toys. I've got one more I'm going to do on these. That will be what happens, well, some of the other things that the Genesis driver can do, that the Sengoku driver can do, with the rider indicator plates, or the Genesis core. Double lock seeds. But that's for next time. For now, see ya.